twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. Why does a man have a red nose? I think Santa's been taking a little Christmas cheer here. I think we even have an indication of the text on what he was drinking. His cheeks were like roses. 4 roses, undoubtedly. And why are some of you know what I'm talking about? We have a one-legged, senile, dirty old man who's a boozer. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. Now, words, there are words. What kind of pipe? Was it a metal pipe? Was it an iron pipe? Well, I'd like to get a whiff of what he's smoking. Maybe there's an indication of everything is in the text. Smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. Remember earlier? Dry leaves like before the hurricane fly. You're wondering how he gets so high on Christmas. We've got a one-legged, senile, dirty old man who's a boozer and a pothead. On the text. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Simply a euphemism for he's sloppy fat. He was chubby, but right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Who wouldn't? He showed up in your living room. I mean, I laughed too. A wink of his eye, Proverbs says something about that. The twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word. He's antisocial. A one-legged, senile, dirty old man who's a boozer and a pothead who's antisocial. But there's more. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Now notice the preposition. It doesn't say he turned to a jerk. It said he turned with a jerk. He's got a companion. He's got a helper. Turned with a jerk. It also shows what kind of people he hangs around with. Dirty old one-legged senile man, boozer, pothead, antisocial, and runs around with jerks. Lays a finger aside of his nose. Gross. Actually, later scribes changed this because of the offensiveness of the original, which said he laying a finger inside of his nose, uncouth in his manner, laying a finger inside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and there they all flew like the down of a thistle. When I was a kid, I always had a problem with that. Thistle, whistle, thistle. And away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Now in this last line, there's an ellipsis. You know what an ellipsis is? When the writer or speaker leaves out a word but expects you to fill it in. If I say, go to the store, I mean the one to whom I'm speaking. You go to the store. Helen, go to the store. You understand that? we must understand the missing words here. They're implied. Happy Christmas to who? To you. He's saying to us. Happy Christmas to you all. And to you all a good night. Say it quickly. Happy Christmas to y'all. And to y'all a good night. And finally, this one-legged, senile, dirty old man who's a boozer and pothead, antisocial, who hangs around in jerks and uncouth in his manners, finally it's unveiled the real lie about him. He's not from the North Pole at all.